Welcome, everyone. Welcome into purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we will be reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We will be looking at the week of October 8th through October 14th. I will put timestamps in after the live stream is over, and I will start with a collective reading first. So, welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Please forgive me. I am running just a few minutes behind schedule. To say that it has been one of those days would be an understatement. Don't forget, guys, we are streaming on 3 different platforms. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. Let me know, ladies, do we have sound? Can you hear me okay? Do we have a picture? No technical difficulties today, just life in general. Um, I feel like we'll get more of the energies when we dive into our collective reading. But I definitely feel like that tested energy that I've been talking about, which means that most of you are probably feeling that same energy as well. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. So yes, I don't even know like what I should say or like what I shouldn't say, what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. I feel like spirit will guide me, but I feel like I can't not say anything about it because we're all kind of dealing with certain issues. Um, and I do feel like spirit always asks me to come out here and talk about these current energies so that you guys can see like, oh my gosh, I'm experiencing that too. And you don't feel alone, right? And I know this because I watch other twin flame tarot readers that discuss the current energies, the collective energies, and it is very confirming for me. It calms me to know that I'm not in this boat alone, right? So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what I dealt with today. We're all dealing with finances, right? This is something that's happening to all of us, and this definitely has a lot to do with Pluto. I didn't mean to take that video off. I didn't need for you just to stare at the table. But it does have a lot to do with Pluto and the once in a lifetime transit that we're experiencing right now. And what's happening is many of you are seeing I guess people's true colors is the easiest way to say it. My ears just started ringing. Um, it's very much where spirit is showing you who people really are. Um, Lies are being exposed at this time, right? And this can be like really challenging energy, especially if you are someone like me that's on this specific spiritual awakening journey. And there's so many different labels. You know, there's twin flames, there's light workers, there's star seeds. You know, there's just all kinds of different labels, and many of you will resonate with the definition of a lot of those labels. So I feel like a lot of us are experiencing these same types of energies where um, we're kind of being forced to stand up for ourselves, right? It's funny because I'm the Aries. My Mercury is in Aries, guys. My communication is very challenged, to say the least. It's hard for me to communicate calmly with people when I'm upset, right? It's just almost impossible. And that is going to be Mars in Aries. That's what that energy means. And it is something that I have to overcome on a regular basis, right? But we're all kind of experiencing this energy where we're being forced to stand up for ourselves. We're being forced to speak out. It's like you're being tested in a way where something will happen to you that you know you shouldn't tolerate. But it's like because you are the kind-hearted person, compassionate, empathic person that you are, you tolerate it. You turn the cheek, right? And what's happening now is it's almost like it's like this energy of being suited up, right? I don't like to talk about like these politics and things that are happening in the news because one, I feel like spirit doesn't ask me to, thank goodness. But I feel like it just causes a lot of anxiety. It causes a lot of doomsday type of energy, right? And it doesn't help anything. It doesn't help. You want to know what does help? What does help is like when we gain our faith and our faith grows in God and whatever God is to you, right? So it's like that's what helps. And that's where we should put our energies and our focus. Putting our energies and focus onto the news that they spew to us on a regular basis isn't going to change anything. It's not going to help you in your day to day life, right? But putting your faith in God, I promise you, will only do that, right? Change your day to day life for the better. So I'm not going to say don't pay attention to the news, but if you're on this journey with me, if you're having this spiritual awakening with me, there's something that we're being called to do, definitely. And it definitely seems like this energy is causing us to armor up, right? Armor up. And I think that's really the energy that we're in. That's the testing that we're in. I feel like a few weeks ago, or maybe even a few months ago, like when my Kundalini activation nonsense crazy, I shouldn't call it nonsense, but when all of that happened, I'm still having to learn about all of that. I feel like when that happened, it was definitely this period. That's also when I had a reunion period after a 3-year separation. So it was like, it was a question. I felt like I was being asked a question like, did I want to continue on this journey? Did I want to keep coming out here and talking about what happens to me so that you guys can see it, that you're not alone, that it's not just you? I didn't answer right away. I definitely like took my time. This journey is hard. And having to come out here and tell people is harder. So after all of that, this is what happened today. So I totally had one of my accounts become compromised. I don't know. I'm sure several of you out there have started your own businesses, your own side hustles, your own way of survival, right? Spirit promised me I wouldn't get emotional. um, but we're all fighting for the dollar. Literally everyone. This morning, the members only video accidentally went public, and it was supposed to be for members only. And it was totally my fault. But I feel like I did go and change it back to members only after the premiere was over. But I feel like I almost want to open it back up to the public again. I don't know how else to say this to make it easier to understand. But we all, every living human being, has masculine and feminine energies. So when I'm talking about your masculines and I'm telling you about how they're fighting to provide and protect you, you should know that's true because you're doing it too, right? You're doing everything you can to help. buy the groceries, pay the electric, cover the rent, put gas in the car, pay your insurance. And I'm sure many of you have even more than just that. So I tell you all of this because I believe I will have to close my PayPal account down, which really stinks. My PayPal account is literally on over 1,000 videos. Many times it's how I accept tips for readings, which I always charge a very affordable price. My readings aren't $200 or $300, $80. They're very reasonable. So many times people send me tips through PayPal. My one-on-ones are all scheduled and mostly paid through PayPal. So to say that this is going to hurt is an understatement. A big one. The interesting part was that as my account was becoming compromised, it was like I had the choice to do good or bad. And it was interesting because the people around me, and not to say anything about those people, told me to do something different. Probably the more not good thing, right? And of course, when I say that spirit guides me every day, people think I'm lying or I'm crazy. It doesn't matter. So needless to say, I had to do the right thing. This is hard. So I tell you all this because I know that you've come across something where maybe you're so tired and you're so angry and you're so frustrated that it's hard to do the right thing. So I promise you, it's always the best decision. And karma is a bitch. So please don't send any payments to my PayPal. My Cash App is okay. My bank is a military bank and it's freaking amazing. So yeah, Etsy shop is okay. And just a massive hit today. Sandra says, so true. I'm almost to the point, screw rising, but I don't like breaking the rules. Same, Sandra, same. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get it together, and then we're gonna do our collective reading and our air signs. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, let me hit all the buttons and we will get started. All right, guys, so collective reading first. And I am going to timestamp. So let's do 1740. I am using the Sacred Traveler. So we're going to ask higher self, masculine energy. Remember, this is your protect and provide energy. All right, so passion and pleasure comes out. Savor your life. Desert Passage came out with it. Trust that there's a divine plan. So there is this energy of things are challenging, things are hard. Savor your life shows that those campers and they're out by the fire and everyone's kind of listening to music and having a good time. And it kind of tells me this energy, it's a little reverse energy. So it kind of tells me like, this person feels like they can't, like maybe they're out there and they're trying to experience happiness and joy and pleasure, but it's like something is blocking them from being able to actually experience that. It could be like fear, anxiety, oh my gosh, self-doubt. I posted that on Facebook today. Like self-doubt is the devil for real. And he's out for blood these last few weeks, I would say, right? So there's definitely this energy of like trust that there's a divine plan. One, trust that there's a God, for Pete's sake. Masculine energy struggles with that often. But two, trust that like everything that's happening, here's what I'm having to like, here's my current lesson. It's everything that's happening is happening for me, not to me. Right? Have you guys heard that? So I feel like that's what masculine energy is feeling. All right, let's look at feminine. Begin now. Take your first step. I'm going to pull 2 since masculine got 2, feminine gets 2. Spirit's like, no, you don't. Watching the clouds lie back, rest, and relax comes out. It's the same energy. It's the synergy of you have something important to do. There's a journey to be taken. But it's like the lie back, rest, and relax. It's like, again, have faith. Go on this journey. Have faith that spirit is with you. I say that all the time. Like, people say we have free will. And it's funny because if we got into a conversation about free will, we could be here forever. But then, when we look at people that have these awakenings, and it doesn't matter what catapulted your awakenings, there's different reasons that you can have a spiritual awakening. But it's like when you see these people that have these spiritual awakenings, what happens? They go to God and then they start living a life of service, right? Like that's what happens every single time. So it's like just have faith that what you're doing, the purpose you're following, that's what I was going to say, is like it's spirit's will, it's divine love, it's unconditional love, right? Does it mean that we won't face any challenges? I think it means the complete opposite. See, I always come out here and say we're highly protected, and oh my gosh, we really, really are, even from ourselves at times. But does that mean that we're not going to experience challenges, or we're not going to experience trials? Or, I mean, how would we learn anything if we didn't? I mean, talk about a massive financial lesson for me today. One of these days, I'm going to start a course, and it's going to be called How to Start Your Own Business with Nothing. I'm going to put all my mistakes in there. Probably sell billions. All right, wandering path, answering the call. I love that. Talk about, look, spirit's got my back. Answering the call, the time is now. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. It says to me that we don't need a map. Spirit doesn't need to, I don't know, write us step-by-step directions. That's the point of faith, right? On the bottom, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. All right, so I've been using elemental wisdom in the Etsy shop today. Yes, guys, I've been working throughout all of this, all day. And I turned in several readings today. So guys, check your emails if you got an Etsy reading. Etsy shop is still open and it's working just fine. There was only a few, there's birth charts. I can't access the birth charts. So yeah. Hopefully that'll be fixed tomorrow. All right, let's look at that masculine energy, passion and pleasure, and trust that there's a divine plan. The Fool card flies out right away, taking a leap of faith. I'm definitely hearing the word faith often. Two of Pentacles comes out. Two of Pentacles is that stretched resources. I feel like I'm being pulled in too many directions. And then Cancer energy comes out. The Chariot. The Chariot is the ride or die partner. It's the card that says you're riding in on a victory. But I was recently studying the Chariot, and the Chariot also says don't be afraid to move quickly. Don't be afraid to move quickly. And that's the message I'm getting. All right, let's look at that feminine energy. Begin now. Lie back, rest, and relax. I definitely feel like that's, begin now. Start working your purpose. Start doing your things. But it's definitely like have faith while you're starting this journey. Five of Cups comes out. Have mercy. Um, Five of Cups hurts. Every time I have to see it, every time I have to touch it, every time I have to think about it, there's definitely like a pain straight to, the heart. Wheel of Fortune comes out, thank goodness. So there's change. Something's changing, something's bending, something's finally starting to move. And the Queen of Pentacles comes out. That's what starts to move, right? It's definitely our finances. The High Priestess on the bottom. I love that. My absolute favorite card. Okay, so here's my meaning for High Priestess, right? It's not my meaning. It's the meaning to the High Priestess card. But, okay, so the meaning is that she has all the answers. It represents the secrets, mysteries, things you don't understand about your journey. The High Priestess sits at the veil. It says that she can ask spirit because she's right at the veil, between like heaven and earth, right? And she can ask spirit, like, why is this happening to me? Why am I dealing with this? What's the point of what action am I supposed to take? How do these puzzle pieces fit together, right? That's the High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles is about standing on your own 2 feet. And it is this energy like you've been trying, and it's just one freaking thing after another. Look how she's sitting, like with her arms off her knee, like she's just exhausted. She's just tired of the crap. I feel like Spirit saying, begin now, take this first step, because this is the first step that you're taking in like 110% faith, right? Like before, it's like we had to have all these confirmations. We needed to see all the synchronicities. We wanted to see names and numbers, and we wanted to hear songs and yada, 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 right? It's definitely this energy like we don't need that anymore. We've received all of it. Now we just need the crap to stop flying, right? I feel like it's hard to take that first step when the crap's been flying. Diana says like hot lava. All right, let's do answering the call. It's the bridging energy. So that's what's connecting the masculine and feminine energies, is literally the purpose. And there is no roadmap. Your faith is your roadmap. Knight of Swords comes out. 8 of Coins is on the bottom. This is where your work, where your focus is, what you're dedicated to. It's definitely job card, career card, right? Look at all the pentacles. Tell me we're not focused on a certain situation here. The Knight of Swords comes out, but I want to say it was trying to come out in reverse. So this is this energy of, okay, so the Knight of Swords is breaking free from something, and it's like it's my clue card for a breakup. So it's like, you're free to go do what it is that you want to do. I do feel like it was trying to come out in reverse, and it's not that we're not free to go do what it is that we want to do. It's that we're not understanding or we're not getting clarity. It's something, information is not coming in quick enough. And King of Coins is stepping up to the plate, taking responsibility. Ace of Coins is this new start, new beginning, new opportunity. It's like we're struggling to step up to the plate because we're not understanding. You know what it is? I know what it is, especially for those of you that have a counterpart, that have like a person that catapulted your spiritual awakening. You're having to break free from what you thought you knew about this journey, right? Jenna says, as soon as I doubted myself, everything came apart. Oh my gosh. Same. Same. Yeah. So it's like we have to stop the self-doubt, and this is going to be bridging energy. So this is what both your masculine and feminine energies are currently learning right now. It's definitely going to be the self-doubt, Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's the only way. It's like this energy is prohibiting, inhibiting. I can't even think of the word that's I'm hearing, but it's like it's blocking your path to this energy. So it's like you're over here in Queen of Coins energy, just trying over and over and over and over and over. And you can't move. It's like you can't level up to this King of Pentacles energy. I think it's like our belief system. Maybe like who, how many of us have studied this journey trying to figure out what happened to us, right? So it's like maybe the books we're reading or the information we're getting or, something just seems like outdated, not true. It's like the belief system is what's changing for so many people. All right, I'm going to pull a guidance card to wrap it up, and then we're going to start Gemini. I pulled out the Angel Inspirational Oracle because, yeah. Look at that. It's number 1. It's Archangel Michael. And that is the protector, right? So I feel like the message is pretty clear. We're highly protected. We work our journey. We stay in the light. And that's how we move through this energy. It's also how we can get through the grief of every time we have to release something, like the idea of something, the belief of something, you grieve it. You grieve it. So it's like knowing that you're protected by, right? It's like that should help you be able to keep standing up every time this happens. But I definitely got the message today. Armor up. Protect yourselves. You are a light. You are shining. And people will come from everywhere to try to put that light out. sometimes people that you think you even, like, you know. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's your collective reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move to Gemini. I'm probably going to fly through them as quickly as Spirit allows, right? Jenna says, trying to not be fearful. I feel like every time something happens and I get through it, it helps me that much more not be fearful, right? So I could look at all of this as like, man, it's one crap after another, or I could look at this as one proof, more proof. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to it. 3628 for Gemini. All right, so we're going to pull Bridging Energy first. And again, I'm going to use Sacred Traveler. This is by Denise Lynn. And Sacred Traveler is your higher self. So I'm asking your higher self, Gemini, for the week of October 8th through October 14th. Energy of the week. We have the Miracles card coming out. Not in reverse, that's just me. On the bottom, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So you wished for something. It's definitely giving me like that genie in a bottle type of energy. Expect the wonders to emerge. So it's like Spirit telling you, expect something good to happen, Gemini. Guys, I want you to go look at your birth chart. Where is Gemini on your chart? Where is that sign? What house does it represent? Door to Spirit comes out. This is a challenge or obstacle. It did try to come out in reverse. It's number 32. And Door to Spirit is that veil. So it's very much like the card, the High Priestess. It's the veil that I was talking about, where she sits at the veil and she moves it over and asks Spirit a question. This is Energy Oracle. This is not tarot. Completely different, right? Oracle, tarot. But it's definitely the same meaning. So if you look at the meaning in the Energy Oracle for Door to Spirit, it says that Spirit moves the veil. Spirit slides the veil open to get this message to you. So coming out in reverse, challenges or obstacle, something is blocking you, Gemini, from receiving that message. All right, let's look at lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have happy family coming out, Gemini. It's number 4. I'm definitely getting like that 10 of Cups feeling, emotional contentment. I'm also getting like, this is not just like blood family. It's like, you know that you have a support system. This is a support system. See how they're all holding hands together? Like there's strength in numbers, something like that. All right, Gemini, let's look at, could have something to do with children, definitely. Let's look at outcome. What's the outcome? The Sun comes out. Again, youth energy is what I'm getting. Like vibrant energy, vitality energy, something vital, something makes you, and it's number 1. So it's like, not only does it make you feel vital, young again, but Gemini, it makes you, like you get to start over. You get to start something new. It's almost like, you know how the Fool card is number 1. So it's like, you know, the beginning of the Fool's journey, right? So it's like you get to start something new. All right, look at this. Healer of the Ages is on the bottom. There's my man. All right, let's pull Elemental Wisdom. Expect the wonders to emerge. I definitely feel like Spirit saying you've wished for something, you've done something, you made a good decision, you chose the right path, you did good, right, Gemini? And it's like, this could definitely seem like some sort of reward is being given. My ears just started ringing. So it's like expect the wondrous to emerge. We have Two of Pentacles coming out. It could have something to do with stretched resources. We have the Chariot coming out. The Chariot is a victory, and then we have the World coming out, a big victory, right? This is massive opportunities, new energy flowing in. And it's not even in a circle like normally the World card is. It's in like these ribbons. It's like there's a flow. There's a constant flow. I love seeing that. All right, door to spirit in reverse. Let's see if we can find out why it's in reverse. That's definitely the challenge or obstacle, is you're not hearing the message, Gemini. It's way too many. All right, so Ace of Pentacles comes out. Ace of Pentacles is like trying to, this is about a new beginning, a new opportunity. It could have something to do with money. It could have something to do with a new job. We have 10 of Wands coming out. 10 of Wands says you don't have to do everything on your own. And Three of Swords is here. Three of Swords is healing. I feel like it's been a struggle. It's been a financial struggle. A new opportunity or starting over has been a struggle. It's definitely caused some sort of heartbreak. I feel like it's the healing, the work that you're putting into the healing. Trying to do everything on your own, trying to push too hard. Maybe that's why you're not getting the message, Gemini. All right, let's look at happy family. I heard that just now. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. I think you don't think you're doing enough of something because something hasn't happened yet, Gemini, but it's like it's coming. It's just not here yet. And it doesn't mean that you haven't done enough. All right, let's look at happy family. We have Queen of Swords coming out. Queen of Swords is limited. It's limited compassion. It's also very victorious energy because it's about speaking truth. We also have the Eight of Wands coming out and the Death card coming out. So the Death card is death and transformation. So whenever there's a death, there's a rebirth. So I do feel like, remember I said at the end here, the Fool, like at the beginning of the journey, like it's number 1 in tarot. So it's like the Fool's Journey. I definitely got that. I know it's the Sun card, but I just seen the one and it was like youth, vitality, like you get to start over. So it's like because you spoke truth about something, most likely it had something to do with this family situation. It's like sudden changes came in. Things ended very quickly. And something that was stagnant, that wasn't like moving. Maybe you not being able to receive this message, right? Like that changed. And the moment that comes to a completion, the moment it's over, rebirth happens, right? And that's the Sun. That's the beginning of the new journey, Gemini. All right. We have Knight of Swords, the Empress, and King of Cups coming out. Knight of Swords, again, it's like someone rushing in to give you information, to say something to you. The Empress, again, I'm getting like children. Again, I'm getting vitality. The Empress is all about creativity, birthing, making, this type of energy. King of Cups is here. King of Cups is counselor, therapist, mentor. It's someone you trust wholeheartedly with your emotions. It's also someone who gives wholeheartedly their emotions. This could have something to do with someone who was not like emotionally available, and that's what's changed. That's where like new clarity has come in, and definitely could have something to do with like counselor, mentor, therapist. On the bottom, Page of Swords. Page of Swords says you're watching, but you're fearful to communicate. All right. I think I'm going to do Power of Love activation for guidance for the air signs. Kindness comes out. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Look at that. On the bottom, creativity. It says you love to devise new ideas innovations, and forms of illumination. And then respect is here. I'm going to take it to you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. It didn't happen the way you thought it was going to happen, did it, Gemini? But something still came through. Something still comes in. Again, maybe not how you expected or not how you planned it, but like it comes in, and I definitely feel like it's bigger, it's stronger, it's smarter, it's wiser, it's way more than what you originally expected. All right, Gemini, I'm going to close it out with Moonology Oracle. A time for healing is here. It's going to be the Bosmic Moon. Surrender to the divine is here. It's the full moon. And prosperity lies ahead. It's new moon in Taurus. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please remember to tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We're going to move on to Libra. Gemini in the 10th house. I did a post today on Facebook. I did another one of those red flag things that triggers everybody because it really gets a lot of, engagement. But this time I gave example and I used myself so people won't get so pissy, right? But I said, give me an example of the biggest red flag on your chart, but also the biggest green flag on your chart. So biggest red flag on my chart is definitely my Mercury and Mars. Like, watch out. And if you make me mad, my phone almost died. But it's like, if you make me mad, it's like I use my words. Like, if you cause me pain, I'm going to use my words to cause you pain, right? Like, so my words are pretty freaking vicious, right? So that's a red flag. But you know what my green flag is? Are you ready? It's super cool. My Venus is in Pisces. My Venus is in Pisces. You know what that means? It means that I literally love your soul. I know, right? I love studying the birth charts. All right, Libra, 4828 for Libra. So the even number is kind of sticking out to me, trying to balance something out, maybe bringing something to a balance this week, Libra. All right, this is going to be October 8th through October 14th. Let's get any energy of the week, please, for Libra. Energy of the week. Yeah, fogged in. Go slow. Take time. Narrow pathway is on the bottom. Tread thoughtfully. I'm going to take it to, because there's definitely this energy of like, don't move too quickly. Don't be too reckless. And Libra is really kind of going at it right now. Aries and Libra are definitely going at it. I was going to do it live tomorrow night, which now I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to take my 2 days off, guys. But Mars is moving into Libra. I wouldn't say I'm not like a world, known astrologer or anything, but I wouldn't say that Mars likes it in Libra. Mars rules Aries, completely opposite side. So yeah, just be cautious, with your Mars energy this week, Libra. But there's this energy of like, don't be reckless, don't do anything too quickly. Tread thoughtfully shows that rickety old rope bridge that I don't like. I always talk about how I get so mad when I'm having to go across one and someone jumps on it, because then it makes it just bounce every which way and I think I'm gonna fall, plunge to my death. Yeah, so there's definitely something like you could feel like you're being poked too. I'm definitely getting like that don't poke the bear type of energy. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle. Number 33 comes out, door to romance. So it's going to have something to do with a love situation. It does show like the bird cage and the heart is locked away in the cage. It does show there's a key, like a keyhole where the key fits, but like there's no key. So the card talks about how the opportunity is here, but you have to decide whether you want to unlock that cage or not. All right, Libra, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned is cornucopia. The numbers are sticking out to me, Libra. You got 33 and 11, 3311. Cornucopia is divine wishes being granted. It's having all the things you need plus some. And this is a lesson learned. So it's very possible that this is something that you're learning right now. Libra, we do have Libra new moon, a solar eclipse this week. I mean, that new moon should be very powerful for you. Guys, moon energy isn't always fun. Especially like, for example, Libra. Libra is going to experience the new moon solar eclipse. Remember though, the solar eclipse is shining a light on something that's been blocking you from being able to put your best foot forward. So especially for Libra, it's going to be lit up, and especially in relationships, right? Libra is the natural ruler of the 7th house, which is our relationships. I think you're going to get something that you really wanted or want, and maybe have even like wished for, but I don't think it's going to look the way you want it to, or you thought it would look, Libra. So in other words, like, don't lash out too quickly, because it could actually be better than what you expected. Number 11, cornucopia. All right, let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Libra, please? Look at that. Sweet. Number 3, blossoming abundance. Yeah, what I just said, Libra. All right, on the bottom, angel of strength. You're definitely good. This is like Leo energy. It's definitely like inner strength energy, internal conflict energy. You are definitely going to have to dig deep this week. It is going to be in a love relationship, something that you feel very emotional for. Like, I can feel my heart chakra, and it is going to be something that you actually asked for. It is divine energy, so it's like it may not look to you like what you think you want it to look like, but in the end, it brings in brand new abundance. The numbers 33113. You're probably seeing these numbers everywhere, Libra. Yeah. All right, elemental wisdom. I just seen Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Bogged in, go slow, take your time, tread thoughtfully, no rash decisions, Libra, no rash decisions. All right, so we have the sun coming out. Look at the baby. The sun, again, bright joy, happiness, youth, vitality. I do see the road. It looks like there's a road, like a little path right next to her. The sunflowers represent kindness, Libra. Ten of Swords is here. Ten of Swords is a completion to a painful life cycle. And Nine of Coins is here. Nine of Coins is about your independence, being able to stand on your own 2 feet, saving your money, knowing when to spend it and when not to spend it. being able to make money easily. King of Cups comes out for door to romance. It is in reverse. King of Cups is, hold on, Libra, let me find my compassionate side. King of Cups is someone who delivers a message about their love, their feelings, their emotions. And many times it's not King of Cups, it's Knight of Cups. My bad. Ooh, sorry. My mistake. It's a Knight of Cups. So it's like they have to be courageous to deliver this message, and they travel to unknown lands and they go and they do these things. Many times the Knight of Cups is considered like a player energy. It's considered someone who has a lot of friends, right? And they take their cup of love around to their many, many friends. I tend to try to find compassion for this energy, Libra, because I understand the why, right? And I know it doesn't really change it or make it anything better, but there is a reason. It's definitely going to be the hurt people type of situation. It's like this energy is lacking something, and that's why they go around trying to get their cup filled. So they don't feel lack. It definitely could be someone, again, I'm getting like this energy. I feel like I picked it up a minute like earlier. Like this energy of like emotionally unavailable. We have the Four of Swords coming out. We're going to talk about that, Libra. Ooh, and we have the Four of Wands coming out in reverse. So now I've messed up all the cards, and now they're every which way. Have mercy. Okay, so Knight of Cups, being courageous enough to deliver a message about how you feel. Four of Swords, it's a period of healing. It's a period of resting. It's about going within. It's about meditation. But I recently learned, Libra, this is also a blessing. I do not feel like when we get this Four of Swords blessing that we see it as a blessing. Four of Wands coming out in reverse tells me that's completely true. Four of Wands is like, so it's firm foundation, financial security, union. In reverse is like the foundation is crumbling. Something is not solid. You feel like you can't get your footing. All right, let's look at cornucopia. This is lesson learned. This is what's going to help you with the challenge or obstacle. Cornucopia is definitely like divine wishes being granted, having everything that you need. Seven of Cups comes out. Look at that. Choices. You have new choices. And this isn't Seven of Cups, like regular Seven of Cups that you see, where it's like it has the dragons and the poison and the thorny roads. And no, this Seven of Cups is like those cups. You can put whatever you want in these cups. It's definitely this energy of clean slate. I want to be able to start over. That's what you wished for. That's what you asked for. That's what you're crossing this rickety, scary bridge to get to. There's that Page of Coins. I seen it on the bottom. It's definitely this energy of like needing to start over. Pages are students. They're never at their fullest potential. So it's like you're learning how to start over. Queen of Cups is here. Unconditional love. This definitely could have something to do with children, being a mother, something like that. Queen of Swords is here. Queen of Swords for blossoming abundance. This is you, Libra. This is you. Standing up for yourself, enforcing your boundaries, demanding respect. King of Cups, this is who you're demanding it from. This is who you're demanding it from. King of Cups is my clue card for Divine Masculine. Wheel of Fortune comes back out. I feel like you've been doing something that's been very challenging for a very long time. With the Wheel of Fortune card, I always get like that, like those great big wheels that kind of like lock together, right? And it's like it's been stuck. Something got rusted. It couldn't move, right? It just got jammed. You asked for something. Maybe you asked for like the courage just to speak up for yourself and demand respect. And it's like that's brought in this change. That's what made the wheel start moving. That's why this new abundance is here. Now, abundance can mean anything, Libra. I think for some of you, it's definitely about like learning to stand on your own, especially financially. But I think for a lot of you, see this open space, it's just about having your space or your own space or a safe space. On the bottom is the Emperor Aries energy. All right, power of love for guidance. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication. That's her right there too. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Willingness. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out. For Libra, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I feel like definitely in your thoughts. I feel like at the beginning of the week, there's confusion. You see all the fog. But I feel like as the week moves through, all of this comes in and you realize like this is what you asked for. Again, it may not look like you expected it to look, but it's going to give you the safe space that you've been asking for. Work through your fears. It's new moon in Scorpio. The answers you need are coming. It's full moon in Gemini. Last one, show the world the real you. It's full moon in Aquarius. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Libra. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will move on to Aquarius. Oh, thank you, Danny. I feel like that one was probably after Gemini, right? I promise I'm not trying to like ignore you guys. I don't see the comments until after I've done the reading. I feel like I get in trouble. Like every time I try to look back and pay attention to the comments, it's like, oh, that's not important. It's not what I'm supposed to be looking at. It's not that it's not important, but you know, it's like I have to focus, I guess. All right, we made it to the end, guys. Aquarius. Yes, Diana says it. Gotta be in your zen, in your card zone. I love it. So true. So true. All right. Okay. Come back down. All right, there it goes. All right, let's do Aquarius. Let's wait for it because I like the fives. Let's do 10505. for Aquarius. Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of October 8th through October 14th. Do you have Pluto going direct on the 10th? So Pluto going direct is bringing you permanent closure. And then you also have Libra new moon, solar eclipse on the 14th. Remember, solar eclipse is just like new moon energy. It's just times 10, right? Times 1,000. Just multiply it, make it more powerful. That's what it means. All right, so Denise Lynn, we're asking your higher self. Answering the call and watching the clouds. So the time is now. Lie back, rest, and relax comes back out. I feel like answering the call, the time is now, we got for bridging energy, right? In the collective reading. And watching the clouds, lie back, rest, and relax, I feel like could have came out for feminine energy. Rainbow blessings is on the bottom. Blessings are showering your life. So clearly some blessings coming in for the air signs, right? But I'm definitely picking up this energy like you may not see it that way at first. Something for some of you guys could seem like it's taking forever. And it's like for others, it could seem like that's not what you expected at all. All right, Aquarius, let's look at challenge or obstacle. First chakra and broken heart. So you need to get to the root of a problem. Again, it's going to be a love situation. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle. You have door to value. So something you have is a value, or you're learning your worth, your value. All right, let's do outcome for Aquarius. Healer of the Ages comes out. I almost dropped it. Okay, so the numbers are sticking out also, Aquarius. So 3, 5, 9, 3, 1, 5, 1. Healer of the Ages says that this being comes down to bring you this massive healing. And then you have woman holding a coin on the bottom. So Aquarius, you're definitely learning about self-worth this week. It's like you could be struggling to heal something because you're not getting to the root of a problem. So it's like you keep experiencing the problem over and over. Door to value, I mean, for some of you Aquarius, it could have something to do with just money flying in or flying out. But I don't think that. I think it has something to do with your self-worth. That's going to be that woman holding a coin. I feel like you're learning about your self-worth this week. So it's like Spirit shows you why you're valuable. Oh, look at that. Spirit shows you that you have purpose, Aquarius. Answering the call. The time is now. All right, let's see what comes out. I'm going to be using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. We have Temperance, healing energy, the Chariot. This is 2 major arcanas coming out, right? Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming. And then the Lovers comes out. All right, so healing. It is a victory, but let me tell you, this is a hard-fought victory, the Chariot and the Elemental Wisdom. And the Lovers. So you're on the twin journey, right? The twin journey is the Lovers is my clue card for the twin journey. But the Lovers is Gemini energy, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius, you have Cancer energy, 3 major arcana. So it tells me this week, Aquarius, Spirit definitely steps in, right? All right, so the Lovers tells me you could be on this journey. And for those of you that maybe, I don't know, you don't like the labels, or you're like, I'm not on this journey, whatever. It's like maybe you feel that, okay, it's about choosing every day to love and heal yourself. So that's where you're struggling, but that's what's being asked of you this week. I feel like you're victorious because you have this being, this angelic being comes down and brings you this massive healing. All right, let's look at that Archangel Michael coming out in a completely different oracle. Did you guys see that? Remember, it came out for the collective reading, Archangel Michael. Yeah, We could have a whole show on Archangel Michael. But it is the root chakra, so it is about getting to the root of a problem, Aquarius. It's like you're trying to heal something and maybe you can't heal it all the way because you're not getting like the actual solution. All right, we have Ace of Cups coming out. It's like an overflow of emotion. It also says you need to trust your intuition. Queen of Wands is here. Queen of Wands is be confident in your abilities. And look at this, the Tower comes out. The Tower was trying to come out in reverse. I feel like you've already experienced the Tower. That's why it's in reverse. You're having an overflow of emotion because you're not confident enough that you'll be able to overcome something that you've actually already overcome. You may still be dealing with it. You may still be taking it. But you've already learned in some shape, way that you have purpose, that you are highly protected. Remember, Archangel Michael, the protector of the twins. And you got the twin card. All right, door to value. This is lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. I think this is something you're learning right now. King of Swords is here. King of Swords is about speaking truth, taking action to find truth. It's also a mentor, King of Swords. Someone who wants to help people find truth. Four of Wands comes out. Four of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups, my clue card for Divine Masculine. Four of Wands, financial security, firm foundation in reverse. So I feel like this has to do with love, but clearly it's going to have something to do with money also, because I felt that, like money flying out the door. But it's like there's no financial security. There's no firm foundation. That could be what you're needing to heal. And if you're in a relationship where there's like a person, then I would say you probably experienced this Tower moment over and over and over and over, because Queen of Cups is unconditional love. So it's like you just kept giving. All right, Healer of the Ages is here, Aquarius. So let's see. What is healed? How does this angel help you, Aquarius? Look at that. Eight of Cups comes out. It helps you walk away from something. Finally, drop the luggage and leave it in the past. Look at that. Eight of Swords, self-restriction. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. Walking away from the thing that you said you'd never be able to leave. And King of Coins. This definitely could be someone in control of your money, your finances. This could be someone that you put up on a pedestal. On the bottom is the Ten of Cups. You're off to find emotional contentment. You're off to find someone who gives you the love back in return, like matches what you have been trying to give out. All right. Power of Love activation for guidance. And then I'm going to pull Numerology Oracle. And then I'm going to wrap it up, guys. All right, self-love is here. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I know that triggers a lot of people and we don't want to hear it, but it doesn't make it any less true. Ownership is here. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Tolerance is also here, and I'm told to read it. It says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Unity would have been the next card. All right, so closing it out for Aquarius with the Numerology Oracle. Expect powerful change. It's new moon eclipse. This is happening on the 14th. Hold your vision. It's the fixed moon. And last card, look at that. There's some twins again. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, subscribe, all those very, very good things that help support us here at PLR. I love and appreciate you guys so very much for coming in here and hanging out with me and I don't know, showing me all your support, listening to me cry, and all that good stuff. I love you guys. I'm gonna take my 2 days off. I'm gonna take Friday and Saturday off. I just need to fill my cup, right? Self love, self care. I'll be back Sunday, regular schedule, Sunday night, 8 p.m. We'll be back and we will do astrology for the next week of October, right? All right, guys. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.